Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, good morning everyone. How are you today?
I'm good, thank you. And you?
I'm absolutely good. Alhamdulillahirrahmanirrahim. Hopefully you are always in good health, good condition, and full of happiness. Let's say Amin.
Amin.
Okay, thank you. Okay, before we starting our lesson today, I want to ask one of you to lead the prayer first. Maybe the class leader could lead us. Okay, what's your name?
Sandra, sir.
Okay, Sandra, please lead the prayer first.
Alright friends, let's pray first so that today we experience is in learning. Start praying. Finish praying.
Okay, thank you Sandra for leading the prayer. And next, hopefully our lesson goes well and full of delight. And because it's very first meeting, I want to introduce myself briefly. So, my name is Iqbal Candra Maulana, but you can call me Mr. Iqbal. And during this semester, I will stay with all of you to study chemistry together every Monday and Thursday morning, according to the schedule that you have before. So that is any question for my brief introduction? Okay, what's your name?
Aisha.
Okay, Aisha, what is your question?
Are there any home address or a telephone number that can be contacted?
Okay, yes, of course. So this is my address, Bachelor Candra RT1 3, and for my phone number is here my phone number. So you can come to visit my house, and also you can contact me if you have any difficulties or any question regarding to the chemistry lesson or anything. Okay, I think it's enough for my introduction. Furthermore, I want to ask, is everyone has absent today? According to the data that I have, there are 6 students in this class, and it seems complete, right?
Yes, sir. Today also in our present.
Okay, wow, that's amazing. I really appreciate your enthusiasm of learning and spirit to learn today. So, are you ready to start our lesson today?
Ready, sir.
Okay, thank you. So today we start from the first chapter, namely the essence and the role of chemistry in life. Can you repeat it?
The essence and role of chemistry in life.
Yes, of course. And can anyone guess what will we learn today? Okay, silence. Yeah, maybe we should go straight to the next slide. So, what are we going to learn today is the essence of chemistry and also the role of chemistry in daily life. So, there are 2 things that we will learn today. And besides that, I have some core competencies here. There are 4 core competencies and also basic competencies and its indicators. And the most important is the learning objective. All of you students can hopefully explain the essence and the role of chemistry in life and present the role of chemistry in life. Okay? Next. Okay, look at these pictures. What is that?
COVID-19 virus.
Yes, exactly, COVID-19 virus. And friends, we must be glad and Alhamdulillahirrahmanirrahim, our environmental condition now have improved after the pandemic of COVID-19, and finally we can learn together, we can meet face to face in the same place. And I want to ask you a question. What is the good thing or good habit that you did get after the pandemic? Anyone? Okay, what is your name?
No.
Okay, Nurul, please.
During the pandemic, I always wash my hands, maintain my cleanliness, maintain my health, and share with each other.
Okay, thank you, Nurul, for your opinion. Yes, friends, even though the pandemic has had some or even many bad effects for our life, don't forget we have to still look at things from the positive perspective too, okay? And during this pandemic and even now, we often use and find these things, right? Okay, do you think that it has anything to do with chemistry? And what is the role of chemistry during the pandemic? Okay, what's your name?
Aisha.
Okay, Aisha.
IT health products such as soap, hand sanitizer, masks, and vaccines must be closely related to chemistry because their manufacture involves several chemicals that are useful for maintaining.
Okay, thank you, Aisha, for your answer. So yes, there are various kinds of chemicals in life, and we can study it in chemistry. And the another question is, what is chemistry? What is the role of chemistry other than in health sector? To answer this question, I will divide you into three groups for answer the three number of your student worksheet. The group is divided by seat, I think. So group 1 is Aisha and Sandra. Group 2 consisting of Nurul and Dian, and the last group is Aisha and Sagib. Okay, your discussion time is about 10 minutes from now, and please looking for your information and looking the data from your books, your models, or internet too. Okay, and after that, each group will present their results in front of the class. One question for one group. Okay, are you ready to start your discussion?
Yes, sir.
Okay, your discussion time is start from now. Okay, how's it going on? Is there any difficulties?
Everything's good, sir.
Okay. Okay, that's really good. You can add some information from the internet too, okay? Okay, your discussion time is up. And now we will see how's the discussion result of each group, okay? Okay, now we will start the presentation for each group, okay? Which group get the first turn? Okay, group 1, please go ahead and follow the class. So question number 1 is, in your opinion, which objects have chemicals in them?
Okay.
Please answer.
All these contain chemicals such as eggs contain water, carbohydrates, protein, and fat.
Okay.
Okay, then the second is t-shirt are made of chemicals in the form of polyester. And the third is LPG gas is made of butane and propane.
Okay, how did the other groups answer? Is same or is there any differences that we need to discuss?
I believe the same.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so thank you for Sandra and Aisha. Please give a round of applause for them. Okay, we're going to the next question. Which group? Okay, group 2, yeah, I think. Please go ahead. So the second question is, next, let us consider the following illustration. There is just some triangle in here, and the question is, what information do you get from the pictures above, and what does that have to do with chemistry? Okay.
Johnston triangle is a three-dimensional representation studied in chemistry that consisting of macro, submicro, and symbolic dimension. Microdimension, a description and observation that can explain how something works with our eyes.
Okay, automation to add the answer below. The micro-dimension description is particulate and material image obtained with the help of tools such as microscopes. To make it easy to learn, the material symbolic dimension are present in the form of graphs, mathematical question, and chemical formula.
Okay, nice presentation. Give another round of applause for them. Okay, thank you, Nurul and Dian. And the last but not least, question number 3 for group 3. The question is, to increase our knowledge, let's read this article. And below there are 2 questions. Based on the text article, what is the role of chemistry in life? And the next, look for examples of the role of chemistry in other sectors of life. Please.
Okay, from the answer from us is number one. The article tells us about the role of chemistry in agriculture, especially to develop fertilizer to increase crops for farmers. And number 2.
And the answer from number 2, in the health sector, chemistry enables the discovery of drugs and health products such as hope. In the geological sector, chemistry plays a role in determining the mineral content in rocks. In the archaeological sector, chemistry can help determine the age of fossils.
Okay, thank you for your presentation. Good job. Give another round of applause from the last group. Okay, please start. Okay, you guys are great. The result of your discussion have been really good. But after this, I want to give you some verification and additional information, I think, about the question. So in question number 1, it is true that all objects and all things contain chemicals. Okay. So here is it. Okay, as first group mentioned before, all things contain the chemicals: rubber, salt, eggs, t-shirt, LPG, pipes, detergents, deodorants, and also cosmetic. All contains chemicals. Okay, and in the second question, yes, here is it, Johnson triangle. Okay, because in the first question, it turns out that there are so many chemicals and we must to study it in chemistry, because chemistry is a science that studying about the composition, structure, properties, and also material changes. Okay, there are 4 things: composition, and next we have structure, properties, and the last is material changes. Okay. Composition is described about the comparison and for each of this component. For example, is water. Water have 2 hydrogen atoms and also 1 oxygen atom. And the another one is structure. Structure describe how the atoms that make up the material are bonded together. It's about bonding, right? If we talk about structure. And properties is influenced by the composition and structure of the metal. And last but not least, material changes include physical and also chemical changes. That as example is butane and propane, which is a source of LPG, as the first group mentioned before, I think. This is the reaction. Okay, so certain composition and structure will produce certain properties. This is the most important thing I think that you must learn it in chemistry. Okay, in studying chemistry with the Johnson triangle, which is consisting of 3 dimensions, macro, submicro, and symbolic, hopefully we can easier to learn chemistry easier and describe the composition, structure, properties, and material changes also. And after studying chemistry, we hopefully increasingly aware that chemistry has many role of chemistry in life that we found. And as I mentioned by the third group, there are several role of chemistry in life, but I think I want to confess some addition. So there are so many sectors in life that helped by chemistry. The first is health sector. I think you can describe it. And next, agriculture, as mentioned in the article. Okay, the another sector that tell us about the role of chemistry in the biology. What is that?
Photosynthesis.
Yes, exactly, photosynthesis, because there are several substances that involved in photosynthesis process in plants. There are carbon dioxide, water, and glucose, and also oxygen. Next, yes, it is biology sector, as I mentioned by the third group, and also archaeology, that chemistry can determine the age of fossil. And hello, what is that? Anyone can guess? Okay, so chemistry can obtain the additional evidence for law enforcement function. Okay, it's about DNA. And the next one is, anyone can guess? Okay, Dia?
Chemistry also studies the properties and composition of metals that are used for engine manufacturing.
Yes, of course, right. And another one is, what is that? Yes, Aisha?
And also chemistry is the basic science to find basic materials for iron, PVC pipes, and other buildings materials.
Yes, okay, thank you, Ais, for your answer. So, we now aware that chemistry has a many of role in life. So, for biology and biology, machine. What else, friends? In archaeology, machine, okay. There are several benefits and role of chemistry in life, right? So my message is, don't think that chemistry is always about dangerous. Chemistry is very dangerous. Chemistry is always about bombs. Chemistry is about nuclear. Chemistry is about maybe preservative that dangerous for our health and our life. Because many sides of chemistry turns out that to be really close, and we really need because it very has some uses. Okay, and next it's time to the conclusion. So can anyone confirm what is did you learn today? Anyone? Okay, Nurul?
Okay. One, chemistry studies the composition, properties, structure, and change of matter. And two, the role of chemistry is very much in various fields of life.
Yes, exactly. Thank you, Nurul, for your opinion. And next, there was a series of our learning activities today. It's a pleasure for me to study with all of you, but I want to ask you a question. What do you think about today's lesson? What we need to improve for the next meeting?
I think we can use video as a media so that learning becomes more interesting.
Okay, thank you, Sarah, for your opinion. Anyone else?
Sandra.
Okay, Sandeep, thank you for your answer and response. Okay, next meeting I will provide a video for video learning. So I hope next meeting will be more interesting, more attractive, and more understanding. Okay, and I think that's all from me to this lesson. We will meet again on Thursday morning to discuss about scientific method. Scientific methods and also safety in the laboratory. So I hope you can learn it before we will meet on Thursday morning. And Alhamdulillah, let's close this lesson with Hamdallah together. So thank you once again. Thank you very much for your enthusiasm and attention. Keep safe and keep healthy for all of us. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.